Most of our stories are exactly the same. Payday arrives, and for a fleeting moment, your heart feels a little lighter as you see your bank account balance tick up. But then, the reality of 2026 hits. Within just a few short days, the mortgage, the rising utility bills, the grocery runs, and those tiny impulse purchases make that money disappear faster than socks in a dryer. By the end of the month, that same heavy frustration returns. You ask yourself, why is it so hard to just hit a simple financial goal? Why does it feel like you are running on a treadmill that keeps getting faster while you are getting more tired? You are certainly not alone in this feeling. According to the latest data from the Federal Reserve, nearly half of all households are struggling just to cover a $400 emergency expense. Saving money often feels like trying to climb a mountain with no summit, while your own brain seems to be working against you. But what if I told you there is a way to change the game without working extra hours or giving up everything that makes life enjoyable? The truth is, you do not need to live like a monk or stop enjoying your Friday nights. The secret is not about working harder. It is about understanding how your mind handles money and using that to your advantage. Once you learn these simple, research-backed strategies, saving $10,000 can become almost automatic. Your financial milestones will start stacking up before you even realize it. And soon, you will find yourself asking just one question: why did I not start doing this sooner? Let us get started with the first and most powerful step. Strategy number 1 is to automate your savings immediately. A major research study found that there is a way to easily save nearly 4 times more money without any extra willpower. The trick is simply letting technology do the heavy lifting for you. Think about it this way. If you earn $84,000 a year and you automate just 10% of your paycheck to go straight into a separate account, you will have over $8,000 saved by the end of the year without lifting a finger. In 2026, most banks offer this service for free. This works because of a psychological concept called loss aversion. Your brain feels the pain of losing $50 far more intensely than the joy of finding $50. When the money is moved before you even see it in your main spending account, your brain never feels like it lost anything. It is like having a silent assistant who quietly moves your money to safety while you are busy living your life. Set your paycheck to hit your account and have an automatic transfer send a portion to a separate high-yield savings account instantly. Use your main account for the essentials like groceries and coffee. At the end of the month, if there is anything left, move that over too. Watching that little number in your savings grow month after month is strangely satisfying and keeps you motivated. Strategy number 2 is to forget about the big $10,000 goal for a moment. $10,000 sounds like a huge, intimidating mountain. Your brain looks at that big number and says, "No thanks. That is too scary. Let us just go buy something small to feel better instead." This is what experts call the goal gradient effect. When a goal feels too far away, your brain doubts you can ever reach it. So we are going to slice that mountain into small, manageable steps. If your goal is $10,000 in a year, that breaks down to about $833 per month. If that still feels too big, look at it this way. It is exactly $27.40 per day. Suddenly, it feels achievable. $27 is the cost of a couple of takeout meals or a few random items you might grab at the store without thinking. When you are about to make a purchase, just ask yourself, is this item worth more to me than my $27 daily step toward freedom? Most of the time, the answer will be no. This helps you overcome what is called present bias, which is our human tendency to value small rewards right now over much bigger benefits in the future. Strategy number 3 is understanding Parkinson's law. This law states that work expands to fill the time available for its completion. But here is the secret. It applies to your money too. As your income increases over the years, your spending has a sneaky way of expanding to match it perfectly. This is why someone earning $120,000 can still feel just as broke as someone earning $50,000. Their lifestyle grew to eat every extra dollar they made. In 2026, with inflation being a constant conversation, this is more dangerous than ever. To beat this, you must treat your savings like a non-negotiable bill that must be paid first. If you treat your savings as what is left over at the end of the month, there will never be anything left. By deciding on a fixed amount to save first, you force your lifestyle to fit into the remaining 90%, and you will be surprised at how easily you can adapt when you have to. Strategy number 4 is taking control of your emotions. Giant companies spend billions of dollars every year just to figure out how to trigger your emotions. In 2026, advertising is more personalized and aggressive than it has ever been. They hire psychologists and marketing wizards whose only job is to make you click buy. Now, they want your wallet to be their trophy. But once you realize that your emotions are being played like an instrument, you can push back. Research shows that people who consciously manage their emotions are over 3 times more likely to save money effectively. Instead of reacting to fear or the feeling of missing out, find your big why. Why do you want that $10,000? Is it for the peace of mind of knowing you are secure? Is it so you never have to ask your children for help? Knowing your why gives you the mental strength to say no to the small things so you can say yes to the big things. Strategy number 5 is the annual financial checkup. Most people just wing it from month to month, but that is like driving a car without ever looking at the dashboard. Once a year, sit down and look at the big picture of your financial health. Gather your bank statements, your retirement accounts, and your expense reports. Ask yourself, where did my money actually go this year? Are there recurring subscriptions I no longer use? Is there a cheaper way to get the same value? Doing this audit trains your brain to spot inefficiencies. People who do this regularly often hit their savings milestones 30 to 50% faster than those who do not. Strategy number 6 is dealing with the constant digital temptation. We live in a world of one-click purchases. The moment you see something you want, your brain releases dopamine, pushing you toward an impulsive decision. The thrill actually comes from the anticipation, not the item itself. This is why online shopping feels so addictive. My favorite hack for this is the 48-hour rule. When you see something you want to buy online, you are not allowed to say no, but you must say not now. Put it on a postponement list and wait 48 hours. In most cases, the dopamine spike will fade, and you will realize you did not actually need that item. You still got the tiny thrill of looking at it, but your bank account stays intact. Strategy number 7 is visualizing the future value of your money. Think of every dollar you save as a little seed that can grow into a massive tree. In 2026, with the power of compound interest, $1,000 invested today could become much more in the years to come. When you spend $50 on something you do not need, you are not just spending $50, you are spending the $200 that money could have grown into by the time you retire. This mindset shift changes how you view every purchase. You stop seeing items as their price tag and start seeing them as the future freedom you are giving up. Strategy number 8 is avoiding the cost of being a last-minute person. The world is expensive for people who do not plan ahead. Relying on delivery apps because you did not prep a meal or paying extra for convenience because you ran out of an essential item adds up to hundreds of dollars every month. Spending just a little time each week to organize your groceries and your schedule can save you over $500 a month. That is $6,000 a year just for being a little more organized. Planning ahead is one of the easiest ways to move closer to your goals without feeling like you are sacrificing your lifestyle. Finally, strategy number 9 is a simple but deep truth. Savings equals your income minus your ego. True wealth is what people do not see. It is the money you chose not to spend on things just to impress others. In 2026, social media makes it feel like everyone is living a luxury life. But most of that is built on a foundation of debt. Your neighbor might have a brand new car, but you do not know if they are staying awake at night wondering how to pay for it. Realizing that you do not need to prove anything to anyone is the ultimate financial shortcut. The most effective way to save is not just earning more. It is managing your wants and your ego. When you value your own peace of mind more than the approval of strangers, your bank account will reflect that. Saving $10,000 is not about deprivation. It is about making smart, intentional choices that honor your future self. Every small step you take today, even that $27, is a building block for your freedom. Take control of your money, automate your future, and remember that you are doing this for the most important person in your life. The version of you who will one day want to retire in peace. Start today, because the time will pass anyway, and you deserve to be the one in control when it does. Thank you for spending this time with me. Focus on your why, stay consistent, and I will see you on the path to financial freedom.